Assalamu alaikum dear students. I'm Mr. Fayaz Ahmad from Baramulla. I am being posted at Ashpura Higher Secondary, Kupara. Today my topic is for class 12th. The topic is construction and working of PMMC. PMMC, I have told you lastly in the previous lecture. PMMC means permanent magnet moving coil. So I have told you principle of PMMC. Today I am discussing construction and working of PMMC. This is a main question being often asked in 12th electronic subject. So I will tell you, this is a diagram for PMMC constructive diagram of PMMC, and I am going to explain you the working for it. PMMC is called a moving coil, permanent magnet moving coil instrument. A moving coil instrument consists basically a permanent magnet to provide a magnetic field. It basically consists of a permanent magnet which creates a magnetic field to provide a magnetic field. A small lightweight coil is wounded. I am telling you that coil which is being wounded around here, around here in between the magnetic permanent magnet, as shown here, permanent magnet. The coil which the coil wounded has got its central axis on which it freely rotates. This was a basic construction of PMMC instrument. So when the current is passed through the coil windings means when the current is passed through these windings, which is the coil which is kept in a roll position, and the current is passed through the winding, a torque is developed, a kind of force is developed on the coil by the interaction which is the interaction created between a magnetic field and the electric current. There is a sort of, what I must say, force created known as torque force is being created between the magnetic field and the field created by electricity which goes through the winding coil. Pointer attached to rotation coil, and the pointer moves around the calibrated scale. Pointer, it has got the pointer which we can say as a needle that shows the deflection on the scale. It shows a deflection on the scale, deflection of the coil. Due to the deflection of the coil, a sort of what I must say, to reduce parallax error. The parallax error which is being seen through image, the variation in the image, variation which causes the variation in the image, that is known as the parallax in the image. That's why to avoid parallax errors, a type of mirror is being used at the meter scale. So this was the basic construction for PMMC, permanent magnet moving coil. I will again recall it that it provides a small lightweight coil and a permanent magnet, PMMC. The two basic main things it carries: permanent magnet, the poles of magnet are N and S, north pole, south pole, and a winded coil in between. There's a scale pointer scale shown, which shows the deflection. When the current is passed through the winded coil, there is a sort of force created between magnetic field and the field created by the electric current carried in the coil. There is a sort of force created that's known as torque, QE, torque force is created between them. So due to the force created by the interaction of the two magnetic field and the electric field, electric field created due to their interaction, the needle of this meter shows the deflection on the scale. This was the construction and the working for the parallax error. Parallax error means a type of mirror is being placed on the scale in order to avoid the parallax error. Parallax error means to cause a reflection, what we say, into the image of the vision. That's why a sort of mirror is placed over the scale to avoid parallax errors. That was all for PMMC construction and working. Assalamu alaikum. Let me focus on this note again. I will show you clearly so as you could make note of this particular question, and will try to understand its construction and working, and its principle I have given. Lastly I have done the Fleming's left hand rule, showing the different directions of the current, magnetic field, and the direction of the, what was the third, the direction of the instrument. And this time the construction and working of the question. That will do for today. Assalamu alaikum.